It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Arizona Cardinals. All that and more coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here in the booth. Partner, these are a couple of teams that struggled a year ago, finished out of the playoffs. They were under 500, but that's what you love about the NFL. A new season brings renewed optimism.
Absolutely, and really, Mike, a lot of new faces at critical places. I mean, there is a lot of new pieces to the puzzle here, both coaching staff and the roster of players. They believe last year is over. They do not think there is any correlation between the squad they're planning to put on the field today and that one that we saw really go through some growing pains and struggles just a year ago.
Matt Prater has been around a long time. Will get us started here. And off we go from Glendale. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the veteran from Oklahoma State. It's Mason Rudolph.
The thing that has always really stood out and impressed me the most about this guy, Mike, is how steady and reliable he is anytime he's called upon. You know exactly what you're getting anytime he's under center. Maybe not the biggest arm in the world, but I'll tell you what, he gives you just enough to work with, and he is capable of getting the job done.
Now, faking the give. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
2nd and 7. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And nothing doing on that run. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. We have an early 3rd down coming up.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on him, and in this case, they're able to hold them to no gain.
To throw is Rudolph. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
So on 4th down, the Titans turn it over to Ryan Stonehouse to punt. And on the return for the Cardinals, it's Greg Dortch. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. So out comes the Arizona offense for the first time. And here is Kyler Murray, the #1 overall pick in 2019 to lead them.
I think we're seeing this so often now in the modern NFL is quarterbacks who can hurt you both improv as a scrambler and also with designed runs coming out of the huddle. So this is a tricky situation. Guys who can run with this kind of speed, you have to be very careful how you pass rush them. You're not just rushing to a spot. It's not just an X behind the center. You got to try to corral him and keep him in the pocket because when he escapes, big plays are to be had.
And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go again here to Connor. Now a 3rd and 2. Working out of the gun, Murray. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
Now, fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. The Titans offense ready now for their second drive. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's Rudolph. That caught Tony Pollard. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. And he lowers the shoulder. A gain of about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll go right back to Connor. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. The linebacker, Jerome Baker, there to make the play. got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
Back-to-back 3-and-outs, and not ideal to start the game in that manner, so that's a really important throw right there. Let's see if they can build something from there. Brings up 1st and 10. Continue to let your opening script unfold. You got to go down and find some points here and get your offense settled down.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Murray with a give to Connor. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Murray. This pass is caught by Greg Dortch. Inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Greg Dortch. Touchdown, Arizona.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Now the veteran Matt Prater for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead. So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. On the return, here's Tajay Spears. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a 1st down. Rudolph. This one pulled in by Westbrook-Akine. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Back to throw is Rudolph. It is caught. It is Westbrook-Akine. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. First and 10. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. Throwing, Rudolph. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Rudolph looking to throw. Now a loose football. The Cardinals have got it. He works free, right side. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Prater on to attempt the extra point. It's up and good. And the Cardinals move out on top, 14-0. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Titans offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. Now Rudolph. Open man downfield. It's Boyd. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Titans are on the board. It's now 14-7. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes DJ Dallas on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Cards offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They go play action with Murray. And this one's going to be intercepted. It's L'Jarius Sneed. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. The pick six for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum builder.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. So we'll take a breath. We're at the half. It has been an intriguing game to this point as we send you to our studios in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman. He's got the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, we'll take it from there as we welcome everyone into our EA Sports studios and our halftime report. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Cardinals offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. Here's Murray. He gets this complete to Michael Wilson. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the first down.
Now Murray on first down. That'll be taken in by Connor. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this with Connor. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
The Cardinals lining up for a punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. So that one's going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. The Titans offense and Tyler Boyd heading back onto the field. They'll start out 1st down and 10. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. And out of the gun, he'll throw. That one underneath to Pollard. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Buda Baker active and making the tackle there. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Third and 6. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage. But that's all he can get out of that one.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, fourth quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
They'll run out of the gun, and this is Connor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Murray now on second down. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And if he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive, he's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. On the ground, it's Connor. And he's going to have the first down yardage. Across the 50 to the 48.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll drop to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
You can just see the frustration of the defender. Did you see him get off the quarterback? He's like, man, hold that ball for 1 tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. You can imagine, he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep coming, and don't be surprised if he eventually gets to him. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Murray on third down. That thrown short, caught by Ryman. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. So a big kick coming for the veteran Matt Prater. This to grab a late lead. Got the distance, and it's good. He knocks it through from long range. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
So they lead by 3 here in this fourth quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Titans offense ready to come back out for this next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Here's Rudolph. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd down and 3. To throw is Rudolph. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Rudolph. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Getting hard to hear in here. The noise very loud from the crowd. 3rd and 3. Back to throw is Rudolph. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He's going to pick up a Titans 1st down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. So it's a win for the Cardinals. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the 2nd half. No points allowed, and they cruise to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win here in the desert for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.